Yamada Anna is your... Wait, wrong one. Yanami Anna is your typical happy childhood friend fawning after her long-time love, and unfortunately at the end of her story, she's passed over for someone else. Now, her whole story unfolds in around 3 minutes in one of the swiftest romance arcs in anime history, but then again, that's the point of this story. Makeine, or Too Many Losing Heroines, is about a few troped up girls after the failure of their romance. A simple yet brilliant concept that allows the audience to see these girls at their lowest and most trope fulfilling, and then to see that they go so much further than that. Instantly, we get to see Yanami's other self, a food-loving, too aware of her charms, semi-sadistic girl who just wants to be with her unrequited love. The two other heroines, Lemon and Komari, have similar issues. Lemon, the quintessential tan tomboy athlete who is too familiar with her friend despite her feelings, and Komari, the shy, poor social skills bookworm type who can barely muster the courage to speak to her crush. All of these tropes you see in nearly any show, nowadays especially. Now, that is not to say that tropes are bad. Tropes exist for a reason. Things become tropes because they work well. They tug at the heart and appeal to various types of people, even if we have seen it 100 times. Occasionally, though, some things come along that innovate a bit or focus on a different side of the tropes than are usually seen, and that is what Makeine does. Despite the one-dimensional first impressions we get of the cast, including the main guy Nukamizu, the story relies on the audience understanding the intended trope quickly so it can then upend the impression that we got. In doing so, between the characters, the voice acting, the dialogue, the stunning animation, and the realistic backgrounds, we get to watch these characters take on their grief in ways not typically seen, a much more grounded in reality experience. For most romance-type stories, the losing heroines disappear quietly amongst the happy couple's celebrations as the last few pages wrap things up with a bow. But here we get to see the laughs, the sorrow, and the changes brought about by losing out on the affection that they desired most. That doesn't mean that this show is all that serious, far from it at times, but it's genuinely refreshing to see character development executed like this. Of course, I don't know the end of the story, but it seems like with a story as layered in irony as this one, that at the end there will still end up being another couple of losing heroines. But we shall see. If you want to catch the development of these antics weekly, you can do so on Crunchyroll, and you can catch me next week with another video. I'm Papadopoulos, and I'll see y'all next time.